What is up, everybody? Definitely a long time no see, with school being a bitch around, and with me just having to get my Xbox Live stuff back on and ready. Took a few months, but it's finally going good, and I've definitely been busy making a lot of new maps. It's been a real, head shocker for me. So, with that said, I am looking forward to maybe at least 5 new videos. I'm hoping. Recently I've been checking out the videos in the past. Um, Little things on the Doris one. Stop commenting on where it is. I already know now. We already have a winner. Congratulations. Yeah. Um, but anyway, besides my old videos, that's not what you guys are looking forward to. I'm here to introduce a new map, recently called Demon. You imagine it being a scarab, but it's not exactly. It's just a big machine. I have honestly no idea what the hell I built, but it gives a really cool effect to the map itself. Um, you have mostly the elites on one side. The boundary is in the map. Um, just a big square on the outside so no one can leave. Um, Secret areas with rocket launchers, for example, comes in handy a lot of times. The map itself is invasion with a few banshees on each side of this demon. But mostly, the game starts off with Spartans inside the building, and then we have weapons, grenades, anything you need. And basically, after that, you're just pretty much playing invasion. Um, for example, the first two areas are over here where the rocks are, and on this side. Obviously, elites will be spawning at the bottom, um, mostly in the cave. That's where I've come to draw out from everything. Gotta be careful of the cave. I don't allow camping in the boundaries, so be careful where you're going inside there. Inside the cave, you have your shotgun, along with the movable object, so it comes in handy. Um, Leaving the cave is when you get your first entrance to the outside. It took me a little while to figure out how I was going to build this entire thing, knowing that there's pretty much no way to get on top of this demon itself. I haven't really found a way yet. Uploads are further on, but to solve this problem, I have made it so mostly either jetpacks is your best guess, or if you're an elite on the invasion side, you will be spawning inside the demon. And that's one thing for sure. Normal spawn bases, cannon mans lead you to different areas on the map. For example, if you want to come up here and snipe, go for it. The second one leads you to the top. For those of you who had played the campaign, you might recognize this at the last level. Not the best, but I definitely made it so you can't get on top. Definitely a little like death boundary. Basically, you can't get out. It's just basically your scorpion. Just shoot at the scarab. It gives a good angle though. I'm not gonna lie. It still comes in handy plenty of times when you see an enemy and you start shooting at them. So I wouldn't really underestimate it. However, it is tricky. Going inside is pretty much a death wish. You don't want to come inside. For one, that can happen to you, and you will die. Second of all, you have your bases, rock decorations. Up here you have your health pack and a Spartan laser for taking out your banshees over there. Comes in handy. Along the side, when you first come up here, you will find yourself more health packs and a falcon. Falcon, just because of the banshees in the map, I thought it would be very appropriate. Leaving it really unfair if the elites get flying vehicles and the humans did. With that said, the map itself is pretty small, but I will now just show you guys the demon. It's really the only thing about this. It's the biggest process in the map. Alright. Once aboard the demon, it's just like any other scarab you can really imagine. It's kind of tricky going through, you get confused at first. You got your fuel rods, Covenant crates or plasmas, needle rifles, needle lure. Oh yes, on top is where you can kind of go through your outer entrance. More crates, plasma pistols, concussion rifles, you name it. Coming up here, you got your turrets. Coming inside, it looks like you can't move ahead, which you really can. Just gotta give it a shot. You have your jetpack, first one, if you ever want to switch it out. Plasma rifles. I made it more of a Halo theme, which is why I put this in here. It will not die. Sorry, I have a friend joining the game here. Please excuse the exception. Okay, with that said, he's gonna be a little slow. I'll just finish up the video really quick. You have your Banshees finally. The side corners, very handy. Let me tell you, very handy, especially when you come from the bottom, because it leads you straight from the bottom up. So you really cannot underestimate that. Just to let you know. Well, guys, with that said, I think that's pretty much the entire map. It's like I said before, it's invasion. Pretty much just take out scare. Once you explode that bomb in the middle, when it's appropriate, it's good to go. The only thing else to show you guys is pretty much the turrets at the top, and plasma launcher, grenades, and really your Banshee. And then you have your Wraith here. Alright, well, thanks for guys watching. The map is called Demon, and I'll see you guys next time real shortly. Alright, later.